How do you identify and raise up leaders? There's no doubt that one of the big challenges these days is employee retention. Gallup found that 42% of turnover is preventable. Turnover is expensive, not just in dollars, but in time and energy. Another study by Gallup noted that replacing an employee can cost anything from an additional half to double their salary. And then there's the ripple effect. There's disruptions to workflows, adjustment periods for new hires, and the load gets placed on the rest of the team that is still there. Is there a better way? There is. Develop people internally. When you develop people and they feel that there's a hope for the future and a career path for them, they have more reasons to stay. Research consistently shows that opportunities for advancement rank among the top reasons that people choose to stay in an organization. And promoting from within not only saves you money, but you also have the great advantage that this person already understands your organization's culture, norms, and unwritten rules. So you end up with a smoother transition and you maintain that team trust and cohesion. Developing your team members is essential, but developing leaders is even more important because you can't mentor and train everyone on your own. So here's a question. How do you know if you have a potential leader on your team? Recently, my husband decided to grow fresh mint because it tastes so yummy in smoothies. And he bought a bunch of different seeds and he poured the mint seeds on the table. And were those seeds? They looked like little periods found in 8-point font. I mean, seriously, those things were smaller than 0.5 millimeter in diameter. They looked like little specks of dust. They were so tiny, he had to use tweezers. But it's so amazing. Because out of that tiny seed, mint plants can grow from 1 to 4 feet high. These mint seeds reminded me of the untapped potential in people. Just like those seeds, it's easy to overlook team members because they seem quiet or maybe even invisible in terms of their potential. But when you give them the right environment, encouragement, opportunity, resources, they can grow and flourish. Now, when people develop, they grow at different rates. My husband planted mint seeds, and then later he planted basil seeds. And a few weeks later, this is what they look like. Notice how big the basil plants are. And here are the teeny tiny mint plants, which is so fascinating because the large basil plants were actually planted a week after the mint plants. So just like mint and basil plants grow differently, it's important to expand beyond a one-size-fits-all approach to develop your people. Whether you're trying to identify leaders or to grow them, it's important to remember that just like plants, this is a process that takes time. So, where do you start? How do you identify someone and develop them? As leaders, we're often so busy, we overlook potential or we wait for the perfect person who already checks every box. But perfection is a myth, and focusing only on high achievers blinds us to hidden potential. So one characteristic that I look for when identifying potential in team members is initiative. Does someone consistently work hard and go the extra mile? Are they curious, asking thoughtful questions, or suggesting improvements? Initiative often signals there's a deeper drive or motivation, the kind that can be channeled to greater growth. Another thing I look for is influence. Does this person naturally relate to others and influence their opinions? Do they inspire others? If so, you might have a leader on your hands. And a third is ingenuity. Is this person a problem solver? Are they adaptable and willing to try things? In today's disruptive environment, that ability to solve problems and think with agility distinguishes those who succeed from those who get bogged down. And there are many other important characteristics, but these three stand out as key traits that differentiate potential leaders. So how can you nurture potential within your team while building a pipeline of future leaders? Start the 3E Stairway. The first step is explore. Get to know your team members beyond their job descriptions. What excites or interests them? What are their hobbies or passions outside of work? Often, the activities that they gravitated toward in childhood show what their natural strengths and interests are. And understanding these things will help you align their work with what energizes them. The second step is experiment. Give team members opportunities to try new tasks, even if they don't seem like a perfect fit. Yeah, they might fail, but failure is an incredible teacher. Pair them with a mentor or a skilled team member that can help provide guidance. And third, elevate. When you notice potential in someone, raise the stakes. Provide opportunities for them to take on leadership roles or more significant challenges. And then offer consistent feedback because this will help them refine their abilities and gain confidence. Every great leader, contributor, and innovator started somewhere. With care and the right environment, seeds of potential can grow into strong, capable leaders.